Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and address the new tea.
Okay. And
there is no justifiable reason as to why she wants to pay me back. I can tell you a few things about our lives, though. I slept with her. Ouch! I slept with her child's father when we were 20 years old. It's something very important to understand. He was a much older man. He had actually groped some of our other family members who were underage. And so I was manipulated. But I did tell her the truth. I told her about it. It took me a couple years to tell her, but I still told her. And then she had a car. I was driving it. I didn't put oil in it. It broke down. She paid $200 for the car. That's not justifying, like, I didn't want shit, but I didn't mean for that to happen. It's not my car. Then when I moved in with her in 2017, I overspent one day and did not have my half of the rent, and she lost her car. Now, this is very important. The reason I wasn't really paying attention to my money is because my father and my sister borrowed 2 stacks off me. I was like one of those people that was like waiting for them to give me my money back. I just thought they was just going to give me my money. They didn't. So me counting on them to do me right fucked her over. And I wouldn't have even been in her house anyway, because the reason I got evicted was not even bad choices, okay? It was an issue with my paperwork for Social Security. They cut my paperwork. When they sent me the documents, I didn't understand what I read. I had a video. I have so many videos that I haven't even posted yet. I have a video speaking on my gray area vulnerable adult status. That is one of my issues, is paperwork. To be a genius, like, there's different levels of genius and different types. Mine is in psychoanalysis, but like looking at paperwork, doing insurance documents, like, I'm not good at it. It's one of the things that I'm not great at. It doesn't always compute what the fuck they want in this form or what they just said. So I thought that I was placed off of disability. So the rent is due, and I find out I'm pregnant with my child, and I told my mother I wanted an abortion. I did, because his father was putting it in my head to do so, which was crazy because he also was the one that told me to put the baby in there. It was really crazy, and what they actually call that is reproduction abuse. But I told my mom I wanted an abortion. She said she would pay for it. But then I changed my mind when I saw him in utero. He's just as bouncy now as he was then in the womb, and I decided to keep my child.
You know how to fix my car? Amen.
Be nice. Don't worry, we're gonna get it handled very soon. You calm down. Okay? We're gonna get it handled. So.
Mommy?
Yes?
I need to go potty.
Okay. Let me finish my video. It's almost over, okay? And then we'll go. Get your shoes back there. You need your shoes anyway, and you need your shirt. So find your shoes, find your shirt.
Let me see. Find them, but I'm thirsty too.
You're thirsty too? Okay. All right. So moving on. So my mother, I asked her, instead of paying for the abortion, would she just pay my rent? They were about the same. Give or take $1,000. Or, I'm sorry, give or take $100. Whoops. Give or take $100, right? They were the same. So if you can help me get an abortion, you can help me pay my rent. She refused. She said I needed supervision. And I have a video regarding that, which is I did try to commit suicide while I was pregnant with my child. But anyway, I just needed my space, and I was very overwhelmed, and his father was telling me to kill myself. He was calling me, telling me to kill myself and all this stuff. And so it wasn't about me not being like in my right mind. I was being emotionally abused, and it caused an attempted suicide. But anyway, my mom refused to pay the rent, and so I had to move in with her. When I moved in with her, literally the day after I moved in with her, I got the money that I needed to pay my rent. All I had to do was just pay my mom back. But when I got that money, before I even did anything, I gave $2,000 to my dad and my sister. And I was expecting them to pay me back. Like, that's it. I was just expecting them to pay me back. I was living my life and spending my money a little frivolously. We all do it sometimes. And I put my trust in my family, and they failed me. And then the flip side is, as a result of that, she's mad at me. When the facts are, those 3 motherfuckers did me dirty, and it fell back, and it caused a ripple effect. But I'm not the origin of the problem. The actual origin of the problem was my mother. But, that's fine. I gave her $1,000 last year. In fact, it was $1,100, and I had gave her, I want to say it was $200. It was either $150 or $200 each month I was there. And then on top of that, she said my son broke her TV, and I replaced her TV, and it was $400, and I'll find the receipt. I still got the receipt. It was in between $460 and $490. And then on top of that, the whole time I was there, they ate off my food stamps. The whole time I was there, I was buying food, not just food stamp food. Put your shoes on. And yeah, when she tells the story, that's not how it went.
Let me put my shoes on.